Yes, Your Honor, I'm here. I guess I would like to get in line and speak to a prosecutor.
All righty. You are in line for the prosecution.
Thank you so much, sir.
Is your client here?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good
There
morning.
she is, Judge. She
It
got a
is
yellow
Palomo,
circle
huh?
around her a second ago.
She is present. The docket shows her as Palamo. It is actually Palomo.
Yes, with an O at the end.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
661-881 State versus Angela Ellis, and the attorney is Stephanie Esparza. We already covered that one. 664-262 State versus Amber Trevino, and she is in jail. Scott Martinez, you are the attorney. Scott Martinez, no response. Amber Trevino is in jail. 665-407 State versus Jesse Vincent, and attorney is Richard Molina.
Yes, Judge, he requested a reset for 60 days. The client's in jail and he does have felonies pending.
How long did you give him?
60 days.
Already. 665-420 State versus Jason Casillas. Attorney Alberto Rodriguez. Alberto Rodriguez, no response. Jason Casillas, defendant, is in jail.
In jail.
All right. Page 6, 665-461 State versus Raquel Passmore. And that is Sean Brown, his attorney.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Where are you at?
Let's see.
Marcia, Ronaldo.
Is it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Sean Brown? No response from Sean Brown.
No.
665-476 State versus Reynaldo Macias. Defense attorney Brian O'Donnell.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning,
I
Brian.
believe my client is in the courtroom, and we would be asking to get in line and talk to the state judge.
All right, very good.
Very well, Judge. Thanks.
You are in line. 665-493 State versus Christopher Huerta. Attorney Nathan Slemane.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Nathan Slemane, present. I believe Mr. Huerta is on the call. Mr. Huerta, if you could unmute yourself and announce for the court.
I'm present, Your Honor.
There you are. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you too.
Slemane, what are you gonna do?
I'd like to confer, Judge.
All right. You are listed for conferring. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
665-498 State versus Lorenzo Wiseman. And attorney is Rosendo Parra III. Rosendo Parra. No response from the attorney. Lorenzo Wiseman.
Judge, I think this is the one, the inmate that we had last week. We ended up resetting it. I think they were going to do another evaluation on the client.
Okay.
It was in the afternoon.
All right. We'll check on it later.
Okay.
665-504 State versus Joe Villanueva. Attorney Adrian Perez. Joe Villanueva.
It's another Joe case, Judge.
Is in jail.
Mhm.
Adrian Perez, no response from the attorney. 665-517 State versus Melissa Kellogg. No attorney of record.
I'm here and my attorney is Mr. Roundtree, but he texted me and said he's in another hearing and he's going to be a little bit late.
Thank you, ma'am. Stick around. We'll wait for Tim.
Oh, there he is. He's logging on right
Thank
Ah,
you.
Tim Roundtree. Tim Roundtree.
now.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well.
On Melissa Kellogg,
Yes,
what are you going to do this morning?
I'd like to confer if possible, Judge.
Well, of course it's possible. You'll be on the list. 665529, State versus Manuel Ochoa. Defendant is attorney is Jaime Aldape.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Ochoa is here on the Zoom call. This is
Good
the
morning, Judge.
first,
Good
this
morning
is the
to you
first
both.
hearing. I'd like to get a reset. There are about 12 videos in this case, and we've already met and looked at about 2 of the videos. I just need some time to go over the evidence.
All right, sir. We'll give you 30 days.
May we both be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you are excused, both of you. Thank you both for being here on time.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right. Page 7. 665535. State versus Joshua Hemphill. And attorney is Rebecca Brett.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. This is Rebecca Brett. I'm here for Mr. Hemphill. This is a first hearing. I'd like to confer with the state.
I am listing you in the online. Where is your client?
I'm
Your
here,
Honor,
young.
I've sent him. Oh,
Joshua
Yes.
Hemphill.
Yes, Your Honor.
You appear to be responding as Devaro Panel.
Oh, I guess because I'm on her Zoom.
Okay, but you are in fact Mr.
Joshua
Hemphill. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
thank you. You'll have to wait, guys.
Thank you.
665552, State versus Felipe Villarreal, attorney Milton Butler III.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Milton.
Good morning.
Where's your client? Is he here?
I don't see him.
Felipe Villarreal. At this time, it's a failure to appear. We'll wait and see if he shows up.
Okay, I have
Computer-
2 more Zoom hearings I need to go to.
All right, we'll wait for you to come back.
All right.
At this time, you're excused, Milton. 665576, State versus Maria Burkett, attorney Michael Young. Michael Young, no response. Maria Burkett, failure to appear. 665577, State versus Zenia Segura, attorney Shannon Locke.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Javier Garcia. I'm here for Mr. Shannon Locke today. Our client is present on Zoom.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Javier?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe this is a red file case. It's a recent case. We're awaiting lab results and all videos associated with the case. I can send the state an email.
We're going to reset you for 60 days then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, Ms. Segura, y'all are both excused. Thank you. Appreciate you being here on time.
Yes,
You're
sir.
welcome. Have a good day, Your Honor.
You too. Stay safe. 665584, State versus Luis Mora and Douglas Kapmeyer is attorney of record.
Morning, Your Honor. We're waiting on labs, I believe. I'm not sure if the state can confirm that.
All right. Is Mr. Mora here waiting also?
Yes, sir, I am.
Where's Mr. Mora?
He's right there.
Morning,
Wave,
sir.
Mr.
Morning, sir.
There you are.
I don't know if
Good
you have to-
morning to you. All right. Blood,
It's drug testing.
Reset 60.
We'll get notice, Your Honor.
Yes, I'll email you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You all are both excused. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
665597 State versus Dennis Rivera. Adam Cortez is attorney. Adam Cortez, attorney. No response. And Dennis Rivera, defendant, failure to appear. 665605 State versus Jonathan Gonzalez with an S. William Davidson is attorney.
Present, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm
Mr. Davis.
present as well. I wasn't sure if pretrial diversion handled assault cases and if they could avoid affirmative family violence findings. If not, then he wanted a trial. I don't know.
Gentlemen, you're considered to be in a courtroom right now, so uncover, no caps. Thank you, sir. What do you want to do, Mr. Davidson?
Your Honor, we want to reset this for a jury trial.
All right. It shall be so.
Thank you. May I be excused?
Mr. Davidson, you and your client are both excused, and I appreciate that y'all were here on time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Stay
Thank you,
safe.
Your Honor.
665618 State versus Genaro Rivera. And this is Robert Dittman. Robert Dittman. No response from Mr. Dittman. Genaro Rivera, defendant, marked failure to appear. And then we have finally one add-on, 633595 State versus Noel Payne. The attorney is Jessica Gonzalez.
Mr. Payne is in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Have you heard from your attorney, Mr. Payne?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry, no, sir.
All right, I'm sure we'll be hearing from her. She's pretty responsible. That's the docket for this morning.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Who's seeking to approach?
Brian De La Rosa, Your Honor.
Brian, yes, sir.
Good morning. Sorry for my candid comments earlier. Let's see. I had Nicole put me on today for Mr. Joseph Novato. I need to see if I can get some of his bond conditions changed. He's on.
Which case number is that?
He's got 3 cases, Judge. 579867.
Judge, he's not going to be on this docket. Mr. De La Rosa just called me yesterday and I already sent the docket out.
579867.
654460 and 666119.
All right, on 579, what's the charge?
That's a DWI.
I take it from what you're telling me, it's a DWI misdemeanor B, DWI first.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
And then 654460 is an ABI.
regular ABI.
I believe as normal, as regular as they get, I suppose. And then he has a violation of protective order 666119. I needed to talk to a probation liaison. I'm not sure exactly which one he was put on for full house arrest, but I need to see if I can get him cleared to go to work. Do we have a probation liaison this morning?
I'm sure we do or will very shortly. Ms. Luna?
Yeah, I'm here, Judge.
Maricela Luna is available, Mr. De La Rosa. She will confer with you.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you, Judge. Pardon my interruption.
No problem. All right.
Yeah.
Ms. Pollard, have you completed,
She has a lot of them, Judge.
I know.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Judge Contreras. You're back. What's your report, Mr. Judge Contreras?
Well, Ms. Pollard was reasonable and pleasant as always. And she proposed something that may dispose of both cases. But I'd like about 20 days to check on a proposal and go over it with my client. If we could return in 20 days, we might have this thing taken care of.
Why don't we give you 30 instead?
That'll work, Judge. We're going to work very diligently at it.
All right. Then Judge and Ms. Mundy Locklear. I'm intrigued by her name.
I'm sure there's a story behind it.
Nicole will give you a new date.
What's the case number, Judge?
Case number 608311. He was number 1 on conferring.
Okay, here we go. 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
She's actually got 2 cases, 658, 953, so we might as well bring them both back.
Right.
Right.
Judge Longoria,
Yes.
Deputy Contreras. Courtroom.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Christopher Chamelski showed up. 620-454.
Right.
Page 1.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Slimane, your client is here. All right, on attorneys. Martin Guerra.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you present, Mr. Guerra?
Yes, Your Honor, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
I am
All
present.
right.
I'm present for Ozzy Ibarra.
Yes, I know you are. You missed the call at 9. That's why I'm calling it a second time.
Apologies, Your Honor.
What can we do? He is not here either. Is he appeared now?
Unless he's in the courtroom, Your Honor, I don't see him. I attempted to contact him by phone call and text yesterday, only to find out that his number has changed.
All right. Your client will be a failure to appear.
Well, I'll keep trying to contact him, Your Honor.
You have 1 week to produce him, otherwise a warrant will issue.
Yes, Your Honor. Am I
Mr. Contreras. Oh, I'm sorry.
I expect you to be here on time when I call the docket, Mr. Guerra.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes,
Judge
Nicole.
Contreras, did you already give him a date?
Not yet. I'm gonna email you a date, Mr. Contreras.
Perfect. I'll get it and we'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You too. Stay safe. Brittany Sparks, attorney. Second call. Is there any contact or calls, messages? Nicole?
No, Judge, I actually left my phone in the car, so I don't know if anybody has texted me, but I don't have any calls here to the office.
Well, your phone is doing us a lot of good in the car, right?
I know.
Rochelle Acevedo, second call. Attorney. Scott Martinez, second call, attorney. Richard Langlois, attorney. Second call. Russell Mitchell, attorney. Second call. William Chumbley Jr., attorney.
I'm here, Judge. I'm sorry I'm late. I thought it was for tomorrow, and then I looked again. Miss Suarez has 3 cases in your court. She was supposed to be sentenced last week on a felony case and has contracted COVID and is very sick at home with her mother and grandmother. All 3 of them are sick. And so they have reset the sentencing on the felony till September 19th is what I remember it being. I just got that setting
You want this
today.
for the same date on this matter?
Yes, sir.
Nicole, set this for September 19th, 2021.
September 19, Judge?
September 19.
Okay, what's the case number?
The case number is one of them. The main one is 655350. It's also got 51 and 52, but sentencing for a felony on the same date. So we're gonna be able to probably clear a lot of this up.
Yeah, they are gonna be all taken in consideration, Judge, and dismissed.
Very good. Look forward to hearing from them.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, Adam Cortez here. I was on another, well, I'm still in another Zoom. I have Dennis Rivera, but it's a no file.
Which case number is it, Adam?
Let's see, he's on the last page here, 665. Let's see, hold on. I just had it pulled up, and of course, he's last page, 665,597. We're waiting on blood test. It's a.
Give me one moment. I'm still reading about that facility, the lifetime.
Okay, thank you.
I did not understand that. What was the exchange? What is it said?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was, like I said, I'm in another Zoom. Mr. Rivera, I had him get on, but it's a no file. DWI blood test. It's a recent arrest. This would have been our first setting but it's a blood, there's no blood work back yet. That takes a while.
I'm gonna reset you 60 days on this matter then.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. May I be excused? Sorry for the talking in two different hearings. Apologize, Your Honor.
Well, next time, please just let us know that you are in another court. We don't mind waiting.
Yeah, I think I did put that in the chat room, but appreciate it.
All right, take care, y'all. Be safe.
Thank you.
Michael Young. Michael Young. Second call on attorneys, Scott Martinez.
I believe he just logged on, Judge.
How about Jeffrey Mulliner? Have we got him in?
Jeffrey Moliner, no, that one was reset, Judge. His case.
Right. Russell Mitchell, we already called. Sam Locke. Sam Locke, second call.
Your Honor, Sam Locke's case was dismissed. The defendant, that case was dismissed yesterday.
On Sam Locke?
Yes, sir.
What's that case number?
656195. Christopher Alvarado. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That explains Sam Locke's absence. Scott Martinez. Scott Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Well, by golly, you did arrive. All right. Where you been, Scott Martinez? You got.
Oh, I had some other courts I had to go to this morning, Judge. I sent an email, but it was.
Did you have the
9 o'clock.
courtesy to let us know?
I just saw his email right now, Judge.
Sorry?
I just saw his email right now.
All right, Scott Martinez, you have Amber Trevino.
Yes, Judge. If I could talk to a prosecutor, please.
All right. You're on the list. Alberto Rodriguez. Second call. Alberto Rodriguez. Sean Brown. Sean Brown, attorney. Second call, no answer. Rosendo Parra III, attorney.
No, Judge, I don't think he's gonna appear. I think we did take care of that one last week.
I'm sorry?
I think we did take care of that one last week, Judge.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's Wiseman. You said that.
Yes. Mhm.
It'd be an evaluation issue.
Yes.
Adrian Perez, attorney. Adrian Perez, attorney. Second call, no response. Michael Young, attorney. No response. Robert Dittman, attorney. No response. Jessica Gonzalez, attorney.
Good morning, Judge.
There she is. Good morning. You're ready on a plea, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I just need to go speak to my client. He should be in the courtroom. I just need to make sure he understands the paperwork he signed, and then we'll be ready for the court.
Okay, well, we'll be waiting to see what you guys brew up.
You want to break out room, Jessica?
Yes, in the breakout room, and then he should be in the gallery in the courtroom. So he just needs to be brought up to the court computer.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Defendants that did not answer and have a failure to appear.
Your Honor, before you do that, Judge, this is Isidro Montoya.
Yes, sir.
I spoke with Ms. Pollard. They haven't gotten the results, the lab results yet. So on Mr. Jesus Rosa, 651-866 and 656-965. She is going to email the lab to get the results sooner rather than later, so we can get a reset and excuse.
You were reset 60 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Isidro, what was the second case?
It is second one. It is 656-965.
Okay, got it.
All right, Mr. Rosa, Jesus Rosa and attorney Isidro Montoya, y'all are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge. On Alberto Rodriguez. This is Sequoia Thomas.
Sequoia, yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Rodriguez just called me. He said he got a reset on his case.
What's that? What's the case
Albert
number?
Rodriguez. I didn't get that.
The only
I'm sorry,
problem is
Nicole.
that your client is not.
His client isn't.
Goodwin.
No. I'm saying I'm speaking on behalf of Albert Rodriguez.
Oh.
Yeah, Alberto Rodriguez. He said he was reset.
Alberto.
Yes. He's in Medina County, Judge, I think.
Lucky him, huh?
I don't know who he said he spoke to the clerk. I don't know, Nicole, if he spoke to you or somebody else.
That's the client's name or the attorney that you're covering for?
No, it's an attorney. One of the old timers.
Only the old timers. Okay.
If you want, I can try to call him back and get the case number.
I mean, it is a possibility. I just don't see him on the docket.
Okay.
Let me see.
Judge,
Alberto
this is
Rodriguez?
the attorney.
Okay, so I see him here for Jason Casillas.
There it is. On page 5.
Right.
Case number 665420.
Right.
Defendant Casillas is in jail.
You know what? I do believe I did talk to him now that I see the defendant's name.
Okay.
So is he reset?
Yes, Judge, he is.
Well, it's nice to know.
Judge, this is Robert Maurer. Can I give you I thought I was on your docket today. If I can give you a case number?
Hold just a second.
Yes, sir.
Thing out. Robert,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Okay, the case number is 655970 on a George Nathaniel Perez. We called the clerks and they said they showed us on the calendar, but not on the docket. I was on earlier and didn't hear my case number called, but I had my client log on just out of an abundance of caution. I didn't hear my case called.
Nicole, can you check that, please?
Yes, I am, Judge.
655970, George Nathaniel Perez, defense attorney, Robert Moore.
Judge, this is Eric Reynolds. I just met with the state. I got an offer on my case. My defendant's name is Bryce Hogans. He's in the courtroom, Judge. I'd like to get a reset, and if I could get into a breakout room with him so I can get some updated contact information.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to find where you're at. All right, give me that again.
Yes, Judge. I've got Bryce Hogans. I've already conferred with the state.
Right.
I'd like to, my client is actually in the courtroom right now. I don't have any updated contact info for him, so I'd like to get into a breakout room so I can get his new numbers and then get a quick reset so that I can meet with him and convey the offer.
So 30-day reset will do you?
Yes, sir, Judge.
We're going to give you a 30-day reset regarding the offer. And Nicole, would you please place Mr. Eric Reynolds and his client, Bryce Hogans?
Eric, can you go back in the same room I had already assigned you to?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Nicole, did you have any luck finding my case on Mr. Perez?
I don't see you on the docket.
Okay,
But I did look you up and you are for the 17th.
Okay. So I guess if you can give me a couple, I anticipate it's going to be a plea. If you can just, Judge, if you can, I'm in Seguin, I'm in the parking lot over at the courthouse. If y'all give me maybe 3 weeks, I anticipate it's going to be a plea on Mr. Perez. If y'all can just put me on the docket and I'll get everything set up ahead of time. And he is logged on even though he's not on the docket.
Okay, sounds good. Nicole,
all right,
look it up and make sure that it's set for 3 weeks.
All right. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Sorry I was late yesterday.
No problem. Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye. You too, sir.
Judge, this is Ali Hakim, attorney. I'm here for Nicholas Flores.
Give me the case number, sir.
Yes, Judge. It is 648903.
All right, he is present. Nicholas Flores. All right, you let us know you would be here late. We appreciate the information. What can I do for you, Mr. Hakim?
Judge, I just wanted to be put in line to confer with the prosecutors.
All right. You're
Thank
waiting
you,
on the line. It'll be a while.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, may I approach? Nathan's domain.
Hold on just a second. Let me catch up with myself here.
Judge, while you're doing that, Nicole, can you give me screen share, please?
I just did it right now, Jessica.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Sequoia already conferred, right?
No, I still need to confer, Judge.
You were supposed to be.
Number 3.
All right, you're next to confer then, Sequoia.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Judge, this is Tim Roundtree. I'm back from conferring.
How did you wind up conferring, Tim?
Well, I didn't confer much. It's a red file, Judge, so I just asked for a reset. We're waiting on blood. This is a July case, so it might need a 60-day reset.
You want to give me, let's see, you're 665517?
Yes, sir.
reset 60 days for blood. Is that correct?
What was
Yes,
that
sir.
case number again?
665517. It's on page 6, bottom of page 6. You were supposed to be number 12 to confirm, Mr. Roundtree. I don't know how the hell you got in there.
Judge, clean living and good luck.
Okay. Nicole,
Yes,
make sure that you follow the numbers. The next
Judge,
one
I
is-
am. I don't know what happened there. I have a list here. Everybody's numbered. If they're not going into the breakout room, then I don't know what to tell you.
All right, well, we're number 3 was Sequoia.
Sequoia, did you not get the,
Well, yeah, earlier I got like a breakout, but then when I went in, it was nothing there, so I came back.
yeah, because you gotta wait until they get to you.
Okay,
That's
well,
what's
yeah, then
happening, Judge.
I did get it, Nicole. I just didn't know, so I came back. So
Okay.
it's
All right.
fine.
Is Ms. Morgan available now?
Ms. Morgan is here, Judge. She's here now.
All right. Ms. Morgan, would you please confer with Ms. Thomas, Sequoia Thomas?
Judge Longoria, this is Roundtree. My client and I be excused.
Yes, you are excused, sir.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Justin Fowles on Daniel Ruvalcaba. I just wanted to let the court know that my client is present. He wasn't present at the initial call of the docket, but he is here now. I'm still waiting to confer. I think I was towards the beginning of the list, but I had some technical difficulties and I'm just getting back on. I just got back on just a few minutes ago.
He was number 4.
Your Honor, this is Rebecca Brett. May I approach?
Yes, ma'am, you may.
I have conferred with the state on Mr. Joshua Hemphill.
I'm sorry, on who?
On Joshua Hemphill, his case number is 665535.
Hold on, 6655.
He's on page 7 at the top.
6655. Okay, you're number 13 on my list, and how the hell you got in there, I don't know.
I'm not sure, Your Honor, but I have conferred with the state, and we are requesting a 30-day reset, Your Honor.
All right, I don't want anybody going into conferring unless it's cleared through me personally. Is that understood for everybody?
Judge, the problem is that they are being put in there in order. If they don't stick around and wait, the state is just gonna keep on going on to the next person. That's
Number
what's happening
13,
now.
I don't think we've got all those other people that are not here. We'll find out.
Okay, if they don't stick around, they just pass them. That's
I'll
what's
decide
happening.
that, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Judge Longoria.
All right, right now we got Sequoia Thomas. Then it should have been, okay, and then we have Justin Falks. Mr. Falks, you said your client has appeared.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Daniel Rubalcaba. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm present.
Is Justin Falks in conference?
He was just on, and I don't know. I don't see him on no more.
He's in the room. He's in the room that he was initially assigned to. He's in there now.
He's conferring then with
Yes,
whom?
number 4.
And he's conferring with whom?
He is with nobody right now.
Which one of the prosecutors is available?
Ms. Catherine is in a breakout room right now. They both are actually.
Okay. After Mr. Fawkes is
I have Eric Reynolds.
Eric who?
Eric Reynolds.
He's already conferred, didn't he? I've got a 60-day reset on him.
He was number 5. I'm going down my list, Judge, as you call it.
All right. So then the next one should have been Justin Fawkes.
For number 6, I had Michael Dominic.
All right. Prior to Fawkes, prior to Dominic, I had Fawkes. Because I had Eric Reynolds as number 4.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to interrupt, but I think y'all had the wrong case for mine. And my attorney told me to log back in for Luis Mora.
Your Honor, that's correct. When you have a second, I'll explain.
I'm listening.
My secretary gave me his felony file. It's a drug charge, and I was reviewing the file when I announced to you, and I did not have the discovery for the assault or my file. I got my secretary to look it up. She said that the discovery system is down right now. I apologize to the court. I will need a short reset to get that discovery. There was just some mix-up.
Give me his case number.
Yes, Your Honor. It is 665-584.
665.
584, Luis Mora. And he texted me after I announced, and I told him to log back in. We needed to talk to you.
All right, we have him reset for 60 days on blood. So
yes,
where are we?
I need to get a short reset to get the discovery, Your Honor. Plus, my client told me about a video I need to try to subpoena if I can get it. So I'm not sure how long you want to give me.
All right, you said short recess. I'll give you 30 days.
Sounds good, sir.
All right, Nicole, change that from 60 to 30 on him. And Mr. Kapmeyer, then you and Mr. Mota are excused.
Good.
Thank you, Judge.
Marshall White, Judge.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right. Now,
Judge, Marshall White.
Marshall. What can I do for you, Marshall?
Not sure if we're ready for that plea.
Not quite.
Not quite, okay.
Let's give you another 30 minutes because we got a mess going right now. We've got a whole bunch of people to confer, and while they're conferring, we can't take pleas.
Okay, Judge.
All righty. Thank you, Marshall.
Approach Judge Brian O'Donnell.
Brian, case number.
Page 6, Your Honor, case number 665-476. Reynaldo Macias.
665-476,
Judge.
All right.
Your Honor, I talked to the state and we're asking for a 30-day reset. The state is going to try to find some videos from the Home Depot. That's why I filed the motion for discovery.
This is on Macias, Brian?
Sorry?
Is this on Macias?
Yes, Reynaldo Macias, page 6.
Okay.
We're asking for 30-day reset.
All right, we'll give you a 30-day reset. Before you leave, there's another one here with Michael Young that no one answered on. Brian 665576. Burkett.
Oh,
Maria Burkett.
yes, Your Honor, that's mine. Stephanie Esparza.
I'm sorry?
Maria Burkett is my client, Your Honor. This is Stephanie Esparza.
Okay, the document, the docket listed Wayne Young.
It says Michael Young, Your Honor, but it's, I
All
work
right,
with.
are you gonna handle this case, Mrs. Spencer?
Yes, Your Honor, I've already confirmed on it with Catherine.
All right, you've got a bunch of cases you're conferring on.
Yes, sir, I finished conferring.
All righty.
Your Honor,
And
may
Maria Burkett never showed up, by the way. Have you all got her somewhere?
Yes, Your Honor, she's on the Zoom. Maria, can you say something? I see her name. Maria Burkett, please answer. I don't know. She's there, Your Honor, but I can call her and make sure she answers.
All right, I don't see her, so nor do I hear her. Unless she's the one that says iPhone.
No, sir, it says Maria Burkett, but there's no video, but you can see her.
All right.
Your Honor, may be excused along with my client, Reynaldo Macias.
Yes, sir, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Anybody that did not answer earlier?
Your Honor, I'm going through the plea paperwork with Mr. Payne, and it is incorrect. So I need to jump in to speak to one of the prosecutors to see what we can do to fix it.
All right. Nicole? When we have one of the prosecutors available, would you please have them talk to Ms. Gonzalez?
They're both in breakout rooms right now, but I can go ahead and put her in there, so, in one of them.
Well, can you put me in with Caitlin? Because she's the one that did the plea offer and the paperwork.
Okay, but she's already conferring with somebody else right now, so I'll put you in one and then, yeah. What room were you in before?
I was with the courtroom in
oh, and your client, that's right.
But the courtroom's now joined back into the regular meeting.
Right.
Your Honor, this is Adrian Pettis. I got a notice from Robert Maurer that you were looking for me.
Adrian Pettis.
Yes, sir. I apologize. I didn't know I was on your docket for today. Who do I have, sir?
Let me look for him.
We'll straighten it out.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, here it is. 665504. In jail. State versus Joe Villanueva, Mr. Pettis.
I'll need to confer on that, Judge.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 felonies pending. He is sitting in jail on a misdemeanor. Well, we have him on a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Could I confer with the prosecutor on that, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You'll be down the line.
Back to the video.
Ms. Burkett?
Yes, sir. I'm not able to go back to the video. Oh.
That's fine.
But I can hear you, sir.
I see you on there with your name.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, that's Maria Burkett. This is Stephanie Esparza.
Which case was it?
It's on page 7, 665576.
There it is. All right. Ms. Burkett is marked present.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have conferred on all 3 of my cases, Judge, whenever, we have a chance.
You're coming up pretty quick on the conferring list.
Oh, I've already talked to the prosecutor, Judge.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm looking at Mr. Villanueva. You're correct. He's in jail on a misdemeanor in your court, but he's also has a felony ag assault deadly weapon with the exact same offense date currently pending. Since it's the exact same offense date, I was hoping we could reset your case felony pending, Your Honor.
Which case was it? Case number?
665504. And I could give you the felony case number if you want it, Your Honor.
No, they're all listed here.
Okay.
Here we are. Okay. What do you want to try and do with this at this point? You've got to.
At this point, I'd like to reset it felony pending because he has an ag assault deadly weapon with the exact same offense date. So I'm not sure we could touch the misdemeanor without affecting the felony.
I hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Reset felony pending. Let's give you 70 days. 70.
Thank you, Your Honor. I apologize for my tardiness again. May I be excused?
Hold on just a second. Okay, Mr. Perez, you're excused.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Brian Oriole.
Morning, Judge. Apologize
Morning.
for running late this morning. I'm playing the Zoom shuffle this morning.
Who are you here for?
I'm here for Miss Raquel Pascal.
Give me a case number, a lot easier.
It is going to be $665-461. Looks like page 6, Judge.
Got it, 665-461.
Sure.
Raquel Passmore.
And on this case, Judge, we're just awaiting video discovery to be uploaded to us. It's our first setting, so if we could please have a pretrial reset so we can finish getting out the discovery on this case.
I'll give you 30 days more.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Hey, Ms. Passmore and I be excused this morning.
Yes, sir. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge. You too. Thank you.
Judge, may I approach? This is Stephanie Esparza.
Oh, no. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I finished conferring on my cases. I just wanted to know.
Okay, let's start off. Give me a case number and give me a report.
Yes, sir. On 661881, Angela Ellis.
661-881.
That's right. Page 5, Angela Ellis, near the top.
Yes, okay. What you got?
Thank you. Yes, sir. I spoke with Catherine. they just need some time to look at some information on them recently regarding the complainant. And so I would just like to ask for a short reset on that one for them to look at the information.
Reset for 30 days then.
Thank you. Thanks, Judge. Also, I have Maria Burkett on the last page, page 7, 665-576.
Hold on. All right.
For the prosecutors, they don't have their file yet. It's been filed, but they don't have the action. And they just need time to look at the case and contact the complainant, and then we can discuss how we can proceed. So maybe a regular reset would be fine.
How much time are they asking for? Do you know?
So I don't, she didn't say, so whatever you think.
Let's give them 45 days in this case.
Okay.
Stephanie, what case number was that one?
Oh, this is Maria Burkett, 665-576.
Oh, it's under Michael Young. That's
That's gonna. Yes, sir. And then I have one more, Jada High.
Is that all you had, Mrs. Sparsa?
And so I have one more.
I thought so.
Thank you. It's on page 4, 60370.
Yes, High.
Yes, sir.
On Ms. Jada High?
That's correct. This one, they are just need a short reset to contact the complainant to see if there's something they can dismiss or not.
We'll give them 30-day reset then.
Okay, thank you, Judge, and my clients and myself be excused.
Mrs. Sparsa, you and your clients are all excused. Y'all stay safe.
Thank
you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Lord. Good day, sir.
Your Honor, permission to approach?
Yes, sir.
We just spoke, I have 2 cases, one of which is ready for a plea on the record if you are for today, and the other one I would like a reset on to confer with the client about the offer we got relayed.
Well, just give me some information like case number, who you're talking about.
Of course, for the plea, that's Mr. Mirichal, and the cause number is, 1 second. Mirichal is 623-780.
623. 780.
Yes, sir.
Mirichal, all right. You want to plea on that, you said, right?
Yes, we have the paperwork ready, Your Honor, and then if you want the other cause number, that's the one I'm asking for a reset for.
Okay, you turned me around here.
Oh, I'm
You're doing a plea.
Yes, for the first cause number, we would like to plea on the record whenever you're ready, Your Honor.
All right, so let me get. You know, I'm getting all kinds of traffic in here. Please mute your microphones. Please mute your microphones. Thank you. All right, Mr. Dominic.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have 623-780. That's going to be a plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then you have what?
The second cause number is 657-856. That's for Mr. Carrasco.
Yes, okay. And you're doing what with that?
We would like to have a brief reset so we can confer about the offer relayed to us today.
I'll give you 30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor. So September,
So Mr. Gonzalez Carrasco is excused then.
thank you, Your Honor. What's the exact date so I can relay that to him?
Nicole?
I'll email that to you, Michael.
Thank you, Nicole.
Mm.
So my client is excused. Thank you, Your Honor. Let me tell him that he can leave.
Did Mr. Fox confer? Nicole,
I'm sorry, who?
did Mr. Fox confer?
I sent him in there. Yeah, he's actually in there right now.
Good morning, Judge. I'm back from conferring. Sequoia Thomas.
Already? Talk to me.
Okay, Judge, so we're set for a plea. Ms. Morgan's gonna give me that paperwork this afternoon. Can you set me on next week, I guess, in the afternoon to do the plea?
Ms. Thomas, if you'd be kind enough to give me a
Oh, case number, sorry, Judge. It's 654-069.
Here we are.
Yes, Ms. Goodwin.
Kayla Goodwin. All right. So we're doing a plea.
Yes, Judge. If we can get a date next week, I guess I'll do the pleas in the afternoon, she said.
You said 1 week?
Yes, she'll have me the paperwork, she said, hopefully by end of the day.
Okay, and you already gave her the email, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Where is mine?
Sequoia, you
Yes.
and Ms. Goodwin are excused. Nicole, have you got a date specific?
Not quite yet, but I will email you this afternoon, okay?
Okay, Nicole, and can you look at maybe Monday, just because of Ms. Goodwin's schedule in the afternoon? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
Stay
Thank you.
safe, Sequoia.
You too, thank you.
Hi, Nicole. I'm back from the breakout room, conferring with the state. I have an update for the court when the court's ready.
You have a what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I have an update for the court when the court's ready.
Okay, Judge.
Mr. Fox.
Yes, Your Honor. So I've conferred with the state on Daniel Rubalcaba's case. We've come to an agreement. I was wondering if we could reset for plea maybe in about a week.
Ms. High, would you please mute Jada High?
Yes, sorry.
Now, once again, Mr. Fox, you're on Rubalcaba.
Yes, Your Honor. So I've reached an agreement with the state. I was just wondering if we could reset for plea sometime next week.
Reset for plea. Ms. Medrano will let you know exactly date. It will be next week.
Thank you,
This one
Judge.
is, Justin, what's the case number on this one?
Yes, give me 1 second. It
The
is
case number is 657.
657-690.
There you go. 657-690 Rubalcaba.
Okay.
All right, John Robinson. Attorney John Robinson.
So maybe we
Cameron
excuse
Gwynn.
Your Honors.
Gammon Gwynn.
Excuse me, Nicole,
Yes.
could you put me in a breakout room, my client, Amber, here, please?
Isn't that the one that was in jail? Or no?
Yeah, she's in custody, yeah.
She's what?
She's in jail, yes.
Okay, so we have to schedule that. She's not on here, yeah. If you want to visit with her, I mean, you could do a jail visit, but yeah, we don't have them logged on right now. So that's
Okay.
something we would schedule like ahead of time.
Sure, well, then I got an offer from the state, I guess I need to set him for a plea.
Okay, you might want to meet with your client first and discuss all that and take care of that part. You can do a jail visit.
Yes, but I can't do it right now. I mean,
No, not right now. Mm-mm.
so, I guess I need a reset for this case.
Mm-hmm. You can do a reset. Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, that's what I'm saying. In the meantime, you can,
Yes, confer, yes.
yes, with your client. So we can do, you want a 1 week, 2 weeks? What do you want?
1 week, please.
1 week? Okay. That was Miss
Amber Trevino.
There she is. Okay. So we can have her scheduled for 1 week, but especially with those jail cases, if you can have all that taken care of, you know, before this date, it'll make things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and email you a date, okay?
Yes, okay. So I'm excused?
Yeah, you don't have anybody else, right?
No.
No? Okay, go ahead.
Thanks.
You're good to
Have a
go.
good day.
Okay, bye.
And Nicole, just really quickly, for the plea on Mr. Mirichal, is that gonna be on at today's date, or is it gonna be for next week or on another setting?
It depends. What did you discuss with the state?
Oh, we have the paperwork ready, but they said it's up to the judge, so.
Okay. Let me see what they have.
I have my
So-
client here, we're ready to go under oath, but I'm not sure how you guys would like to proceed.
Okay, hang on 1 second. If everybody's signed already, you and your client?
Yep.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we could do that right now then too.
Okay, perfect.
We do have Marshall White, who's on standby also, who's gonna take a plea. Judge, whenever you're ready for those.
How many pleas
Judge.
do you have ready?
This is Abelardo Garza. I'm present on Ruben Sanchez, Judge.
Buenas tardes, Mr. Garzón.
Buenos días, juez.
Where you been?
In County Court 4. I apologize.
Why didn't you tell us?
I apologize for that, Judge. I thought it was gonna be real quick, and I guess I should know better than that. On Mr. Sanchez, Judge, he's got some felonies pending.
Yeah, but he didn't show up today either.
Well, he's in jail, Judge.
Oh, well, I guess he couldn't show up.
So,
Are you sure? Because we show him bonded.
well, the last time we were in jail, Judge, the last time I was in courtroom, he was in jail.
Nicole, can you double check that and see if he's in fact in jail?
Mm-hmm. Give me the case number, please.
Let's start off with 634405.
Nope, it says out on bond.
On your case, but he's got some felonies pending.
Okay, let's see.
He's got 3 felonies and 5 misdemeanors.
Yes, he's in jail.
Yes.
He's in jail. Mm-hmm.
He's in jail on the 3 felonies, at
Right.
least.
That's weird because it should reflect on ours also, but okay. He's in jail, Judge. What else did you need to
Okay.
know?
All right, so what are you gonna do?
Well, Judge, I'm hoping that the felonies will take care of this one. That's the
So we'll
game.
reset it 60 days. Felony pending.
634.
Okay, Mr. Garza, you'll reset for 60 days, felony pending.
Thank you, Judge. Yeah, be excused.
Yes, sir, you are.
And I'll get notice of that, right? Okay. You guys have a good one.
Stay safe.
Good morning, Judge. This is Rosendo Parra.
Yes,
I
sir.
had case number 665498 set for today's docket, but that went on plea last week. But I did want to talk to you about another case, if that would be okay.
665498. That's okay. What did you want to discuss?
So on that one, that was on today's docket. That one went to plea, so that one's done. But I have another case that I just got assigned on Friday. There was case number 620541. This has been going on for some time. There was a switch of attorneys. I just got assigned this on Friday. My client missed her court date. There was warrant issued out for arrest. I was seeing if we could hopefully get that rescinded now that I'm assigned, so that we could keep on going forward.
What's her name?
Ashley Annette Rodriguez.
What's the charge?
DWI. Oh, I'm sorry.
Pardon me?
DWI. Sorry, Nicole. Thanks.
That's okay.
All right. So where are we?
So I'm meeting with her. I was going to see if I could actually refer her to a DWI court because this is her second offense. I haven't submitted that yet, but the first thing I wanted to do was get the warrant rescinded before I did that.
You're not telling me any facts on which I can make a decision. You just tell me she's got warrants, take them off.
No, well, so there was issues with her. The attorney, the attorney resigned. She went and got me a court-appointed attorney this past week on Friday. I was assigned to her on Friday. There was issues with her and her attorney with communications. There was a lot of communication between her and the court coordinators, and just a lot of people, a lot of different involvement. I don't want to say, I really don't have all the specific facts because I just got assigned.
All right.
However,
I'll tell you what, you have her show up. You have her show up in court Friday.
On Friday?
You have her show up this Friday.
Yes, sir. Will do.
And we'll discuss it further at that point.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Nicole, add her on 620541 for Friday.
For Friday? Okay, I got it.
All righty.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Can you hear me?
I'm listening, yes.
I haven't gotten in contact with my attorney. Is it okay if I leave the courtroom and try to contact him?
What's your name?
Ruben Serna. I believe my wife said that he's sick.
Ruben Serna.
Yes, sir.
Russell Mitchell is the attorney.
Here we are, 655216, attorney Russell Mitchell. Nicole, try and give Mr. Mitchell or his office a call.
Okay. I'm gonna mute myself. Hang on one second.
Ruben, stick around a little bit. We're gonna try and track him down.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
Judge, can I be excused?
Who wants to be excused?
Rosendo Parra.
Did we take care of your case? I know we had one we're gonna call Friday.
Right. And the other one, it got played out last week, so we're all good.
And it's not on today's docket?
It was, but there was a plea that went through, so.
Give me that case number.
665498.
665498. Okay, that was taken care of. All right. Yes, sir, you're excused then.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you Friday.
Good night.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard Langwa.
Richard Langlois, the late Richard Langlois. Richard, what you got going?
I have Brandy Martinez, 653-202. It's an assault.
I think you have two cases.
I talked to a DA, Ms. Morgan, back in June. They were going to look into maybe dismissing it. I've not received any response on that. Actually, the co-defendant is charged with an ag assault on her, a felony. It's a case I'd love to try.
Which one is the one you're talking about, the case number?
653-202, Brandy Martinez.
653, okay. There we are, 653-202. She did not appear.
She's here, Judge. She's here with me.
Brandy Martinez?
Yeah, she's right here. Stand up.
Okay.
She's been here. We've been waiting a while to talk to you, but you've been busy.
All right.
And I have a
what is it you're doing?
On Brandy Martinez?
One.
Yes, sir.
I'm not. Is Miss Morgan still with one of your prosecutors?
No, we have Morgan and.
Yeah, I spoke with Morgan.
Okay.
Morgan.
We'll put you on the list for conferring on Morgan, with Morgan, rather.
Okay.
Now, you were also the first case on the docket today,
Julia.
455-375, Julia Gomez.
Yes, Judge.
She didn't show up either.
She did. She has a felony pending. We would actually have an offer for a pretrial diversion. However, I've not been able to get in touch with her. She came in my office about a week or so ago, and all of a sudden she disappeared. So we've tried to contact her. So I don't see that she's going to show up today.
I'm going to issue a failure to appear, but you'll have a week to produce her.
Okay.
If you don't, at the end of the week, she'll have a warrant.
Okay. Is that by this Friday?
Pardon me?
This Friday?
Actually, it's a week from today would be next Tuesday.
Okay.
That's normally 1 week, Richard.
Well, I understand, but you know, us mathematicians, we do, you know, different things with numbers.
Hear you. All right, Richard. That takes care of your cases on the docket.
I'll try and go in the waiting room and talk to Miss Morgan.
All right.
We can put me in the waiting room.
Pardon me?
If Nicole can put me in a waiting room.
Yes.
All right.
And Your Honor, I'm back from conferring. This is Nathan Slamane.
Yes, sir.
On Christopher Huerta in the middle of page 66549. I'm sorry. Yes, 665493.
Yes, sir.
The state is going to investigate for a possible dismissal. They need a little bit more time to do that. We're asking for 30 days.
Reset 30 days.
And that's all else I have today, Judge.
But you have another one, Nathan.
I did, Judge. I can't raise him on the phone. Similuski, he's on page let's see, was it page 1? And what confused me, he's got a line drawn through the case on my docket. It's on page 4, 658-745. He's got, right in the middle of page 4.
Yeah, it does. That's usually, well, I don't know what the hell happened there. Nicole,
What was that?
on 658, 745,
Right.
why is the line run through there? What, it was reset?
No, it's not reset, Judge. It's that I cross them out if their names are listed more than once. So you don't call them again twice when you're calling the docket.
Where's the first case on here?
The first one is on the first page.
There it is. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, you got that, Nathan?
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. So he's got he's got an unindicted felony pending. I'll continue to try to get in contact with him and see if I can't bring him in.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, now let's get these pleas now. We got
Your Honor, I did confirm. May I approach quickly before you take your pleas?
Ms. Brett,
Yes.
case number?
665535. He's at the top of page 7.
665535.
Are they doing your case? What'd they say?
And that's on Hempfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought we reset that for 30 days.
I requested a reset. I wasn't sure if that had gone through.
Yeah, you announced that you were asking for a reset for 30 days.
Yes. All right. Perfect. And Judge, may we be excused?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Thank you.
You know,
Ready for that plea, Judge, when you are.
interesting. We have Brett, number 1 case, and just below it is Butler. A little bit of a movie time. Milton Butler, are you back? Robert Dittman? I know we've got Jessica, you're waiting to go. Let's get you and
Marshall and Jessica, Judge.
Yeah, Judge, I need to speak with a prosecutor real quick before I can finish the plea paperwork with my client. I've been waiting
Okay.
in the breakout room.
what about Michael Dominic and Marshall White?
I'm ready, Judge.
I know you've been waiting since 9 o'clock.
Catherine, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I
Okay.
think the only paperwork that I did today was for, it actually wasn't set for a plea, but it was, who was the defense attorney? I just saw him on here.
Okay.
Michael Dominic was the defense attorney.
Right.
But
Okay,
any
so
of the
Jessica,
other
you,
paperwork I don't have control over.
okay, you needed to speak with Kay then, right, Jessica?
Yeah, can you just throw me in whatever breakout room she's in and I can just ask her real quick? I just need to go over the paperwork with my client.
Okay, because she's in there with another attorney, so.
Right, I know. If I can just go in there real quick, I can just ask her my question
Okay.
instead of waiting for her to come out.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge, this is Jada High.
Yes.
I had a question that I had left the Zoom because my phone had died and I had to get back on.
You have a funeral?
Judge, she was reset.
Pardon me?
She was already reset.
Ms. High, your case has been reset for another day.
Okay, so I can just call Miss Stephanie Esparza.
Yes.
Okay, may I be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Take
thank
care.
you.
Stay safe.
You have a good day, Judge.
You too.
Nicole,
Yes.
I conferred with Caitlin Morgan. We're gonna do something unusual.
Oh, Lord. What is it?
They want to dismiss it, but I suggested if we have a bench trial, my client pleads not guilty, the state does not put on any evidence, we get an acquittal. That way she can have this case expunged. The complainant in this case has a history in Arizona of several cases, robbery, aggravated kidnapping, and he also has a case pending here against my client for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So if she gets a dismissal, she can't expunge her record, and she tries to get a job, it shows that she had an assault and may prevent her from getting a job. If I do it this way and get an acquittal, then she has the right to get an expungement.
Okay. So
that's what
you want a trial setting, bench trial setting.
No, but the trial will take probably no more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, but password, it'll work, this password.
Judge, what do you think?
Well, first of all, you need to discuss that with the state to see if they're in agreement.
They are.
They are,
They
Judge.
are.
They already conferred.
Now you tell me, who has this criminal history?
He has a criminal history in Arizona. He did some time for, I believe they told me, robbery, kidnapping, another assault. Has an assault pending against my client and with a deadly weapon. And this guy is quite dangerous.
Okay, you got me totally lost here. You were talking about the complainant?
The complaint, yes.
All right. And your client does not have a criminal history.
Well, she has a few minor things, Judge. She has a resisting arrest that was closed, the theft of a check, and a couple of resistings. But, the resisting was dismissed because I represented her. And that was a case that happened downtown by the theater there, and the cop just kind of picked her up and body slammed her, and it was on video, so it got kind of dismissed. Police brutality or excessive force.
You mean things like that happen?
Judge, you and I go back many years, okay? You're a minority, I'm not. Nobody cares about French Canadians. No.
The state has no objection.
Sometimes.
Excuse me. If the state has no objection, I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
When y'all will do this afternoon?
Whenever you want to set a date.
Nicole, what do we have?
For trials? Hello?
Hello.
Is that for a trial, Judge? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, non-jury trial.
Well, we don't have anything right now. I'm setting call dockets for October. So.
This will be a very quick disposition, probably take less than 15 minutes.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, not to cut anybody off, but I've been on here since 9 o'clock and my attorney has still not showed up since the court session has started.
You're right. Hey, what's
Excuse
your
me?
attorney's name? What is your attorney's name?
Her name is Rochelle. Her name is Rochelle Acevedo.
All right. Nicole?
Yes.
Reset Miss McVeigh for 30 days and make a note that we have to talk to Miss Acevedo. Ms. McVeigh's case number is on second page. It is 636058.
I got it. And Richard, let me talk to the state after we're done with docket today, and I'll get back to you this afternoon with a date. If it's gonna be something that quick, maybe like next week or the following week.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Nicole,
yes,
I don't think we have anything this afternoon, do we?
yes, we do, Judge. I
What do we do?
believe we
What do we-
have. Wait a minute. Oh, no, Jessica's taking care of her plea this morning. So
Yes,
actually,
as
we
soon as
don't.
I can go back into a breakout room with the court, I'll be ready. I just need to finish with my client real quick.
Set Mr. Langlois for 2:30 this afternoon.
2:30, okay.
Richard, we're gonna handle your matter at 2:30 this afternoon.
See you then.
Good.
Go.
Sorry to bother you. This is Christian Moleski. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was double checking with my lawyer, Nathan Lemaine. I was at the bench and I couldn't copy what he was saying, something about dismiss or reset.
I think your matter was reset, sir. What is your name?
Christopher Chimoleski.
Yes, okay. We have two cases on you. It's been reset. The first case, 620454, has been reset for 60 days because you have a felony pending. The other case pretty well tags along with it.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one just goes along with it. We'll see how it works out. So you're excused right now, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll use the same login in this afternoon.
That'll be 2:30, Richard.
Same login. All right. Just want to check on that. All right, I'll see you at 2:30.
Okay.
Okay, and one moment, Ms. Silvera. Hello, Attorney John Robinson. On both cases I was present for today, we've conferred with the prosecutor, gotten an initial offer, and we'd like to request a reset.
Okay, for a plea?
Yes, ma'am. And
Those are for Tyler and Daniel?
Pardon?
Tyler and Daniel?
yes, ma'am.
Both of them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, Nicole?
Yes.
I didn't really, my client and I were still, I didn't get if we were gonna do the plea today or if we were gonna do it another day. I just want to, he's asking if what's going on.
You said you had all the paperwork and everything, right?
Yeah, we
Okay, yeah,
DocuSigned.
we're gonna probably do yours, Mr. Marshall, and Jessica's all together. So we're just
Okay.
kind of Okay,
Perfect.
wrapping up a few other things.
Oh, no, that's, I just wanted to make sure. So it's going to be done in this session, this hearing, right? Okay, perfect.
Right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're requesting 30-day resets on both these cases,
Yes, Your Honor.
and the reason?
Well, I'd like to go over the plea offers with the client. We just got initial offers today. I've prepped them for what an offer might look like. I think going over the specifics of them might take a week or two. And if we're prepared earlier, I'm happy to reach out to Nicole and try to get us on the docket sooner.
You provided their emails, did you, or their
Right.
emails?
Both cases?
We're gonna need their emails for the plea paperwork. So you
Okay.
can email me those when you get them, okay?
Okay, I will do that right now. And yes, Your Honor, it was both cases.
Mr. Munoz showed up, Mr. McClure did not.
That's correct. And I never did receive a response back from Mr. McClure.
Mr. McClure will have a failure to appear. Unless you produce him within 1 week, he'll have a warrant.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand. I'll reach out to him and try to make him aware.
Otherwise, both cases will be reset for 30 days.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing further. May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
My client as well, Mr. Munoz.
The one that bothered to show up, yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Munoz, you heard it. Good job.
All right.
Okay, take care. We'll
Good
talk to you
day.
soon.
We never heard from Robert Dittman.
No.
Has Milton Butler ever come back?
I don't think so, Judge.
He's supposed to return.
Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't.
How about Brittany Sparks? Have we heard from her?
No, Judge.
Ayanaka Johnson Gilmore. Ayanaka Johnson Gilmore. Give Ms. Sparks' office a call, Nicole,
Okay.
please. Robert Dittman as well. It's not like him to miss appearances. And Brittany Sparks.
Your Honor, Brittany Sparks is no longer a defense attorney and she works for the DA's office.
Really?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
that explains it.
I don't know who took them over. I think Ivan Barrera took over a lot of them, but they're all Dunham and Jones cases.
Oh,
wanna-
if Ivan took over, Ivan's on vacation right now, Judge.
And I don't know for sure that he's the one who took them. I just know that that has happened with a few of them.
You know what, let me look it up real quick.
For Ms. Johnson Gilmore, Nicole, reset her for 30 days. In the meantime, we need to find out if Mr. Barrera took over the case.
He did, Judge. I'm looking at it right now, and he is on vacation.
How about let's get this plea done on Marshall White?
There's 3 ready.
That sounds
Judge.
great to me, Judge.
You've been waiting all morning.
I have. I appreciate it.
Are you gonna do all three, Judge?
I'm sorry?
All three of them? You have Michael Dominic, who's also ready for a plea.
If
And
they're ready,
Jessica.
let's do them.
Yeah, I don't know where Jessica is, but she was ready with a plea too.
How's it going? Yeah. At 11:30. Or should I bring it up or should I just introduce myself? Like that way he knows who I am. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to like make it smooth to, kind of introduce myself. Kind of show around. Maybe like that.
Judge, have you received the paperwork on all three of those?
Does that make sense?
Okay, good.
And like also like we could mention like we're working on the project.
Judge, Jessica's back on. If you want to get started.
I'm with you. I'm inside. That's wise. All right.
Have y'all already done Marshall's plea? I know he's been waiting for a while.
No, we're gonna do them all three together, so we're just waiting on you.
Sorry about that.
Judge, you ready?
What do we have?
We have Marshall White, Michael Dominic, and Jessica Gonzalez.
Where's your client, Marshall?
Judge is right there, Mr. Eric Grant.
There we are. Mr. Reddick, would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Mr. Raddick, before we proceed any further, I need to make very clear to you that you have certain constitutional rights and protections. First of all, you have the right to remain silent. That means you don't have to say anything at all. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. It's called the right to remain silent. You understand you have that right?
Yes, sir.
You also have the right to a jury trial. That means you and your attorney and the state's attorneys could pick 6 people from a random panel of juries. Those 6 people would hear the case and determine whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's called the right to a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You also have the right to confront witnesses. If you go to trial, that means there's going to be people testifying. And in that case, the law would allow you and your attorney to question, cross-examine, or challenge anyone who would testify. That's called the right of confrontation of witnesses. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
There's also the right to appeal. That means that you or your attorney or the two of you together could demand that a higher court review the official record that is prepared by our court reporter on this proceeding. Review the official record for whatever legal challenge you wanted to make. You have to follow the rules, use the right forms, and stay within the time limitations. But that's called the right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And finally, there's a right to demand that this hearing be done in the open public courtroom. Because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing that. And I believe you reviewed papers and have signed them saying that you consent to the hearing being done on this computer through the what's called video conference. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. So now, in order to do this plea, you have reviewed paperwork with Mr. White, your attorney. Are you satisfied that he has helped you and guided you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first among the documents that you reviewed, there is exactly what we just talked about a moment ago. That is the video conference agreement. You've consented to it. You signed that, and so did the state, because the state has its own right to demand a open public courtroom hearing. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you did sign your document.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marshall White, you have signed a document that indicates that you and the state are in agreement that the state has complied with Article 39.14 Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, in that they have provided full discovery to you, as far as you know. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Mr. Raddick, there's a document that you reviewed. It's called the plea papers. The title of the particular document that I have in mind talks about the constitutional rights and protections and the admonitions from this court. In that document, you say that you know and understand that there's these rights that we talked about, that you have been given that information, and that you understand that you are proceeding and giving up those rights. Is that true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, that same document has 15 numbered parts. Among the things it says is that is a deal that you're making with the state. I am not required to accept it. As the judge, I have the authority and responsibility to say yes or no to your deal. It cannot go forward unless I say yes. And I do have the authority to say no. In addition, if I choose, I can give you a punishment within the range of punishment for the offense that you're pleading on. I can give you a punishment that's greater than what you agreed to. If I reject your deal, I say, no, I'm not accepting it. Or if I give you a punishment that's greater than what you agreed to, in either case, the law would allow you to start all over again. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Raddick, where were you born, sir?
I was pleading no contest to obstruction of highway.
Mr.
No,
Raddick,
sir,
he
that's
asked you where were you born at, and stop muting
Oh,
yourself.
I'm sorry, San Antonio, Texas.
Stop
Okay.
muting yourself.
All right, that means that all the paperwork will reflect that you are in fact a US citizen. Now, it's my understanding that you have come to an agreement on this matter through the help of Mr. Marshall White. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And state what is going to be the plea. Now, first of all, there is a motion. Is that correct? State.
Yes, Your Honor, the state moves to waive and abandon or the state moves to amend the information and add an obstruction, and the state moves to proceed on obstruction.
Is there any objection from defense?
No, Your Honor.
And defense, do you waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, what that means, Mr. Raddick, is that you will be pleading. The original charge was DWI. Mr. White has obtained for you a very beneficial deal. First of all, he's got the charge lowered from DWI to obstruction of a passageway. It is a Class B misdemeanor, and it is not a DWI charge. Now, do you understand that you're now charged with obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway?
Yes, sir.
Stop muting yourself, Mr. Raddick.
For the record, the court grants the motion that is submitted by the state and notes that there's no objection from the defense. Now, to the charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway, what is your plea, sir?
No contest.
A no contest plea is considered a guilty plea in this court and is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I accept your plea of no contest. And I find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty. I'm honoring the agreement that was made between you and the state. State, what is the agreed punishment?
Yes, Your Honor, an $800 fine, fully probated, court costs, 16 months deferred, 72 hours community service, DWI education, victim impact panel live, tap eval and follow the recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, and restitution, if any, to be determined by probation to Ruby Quiano.
You want to give me the spelling of that one?
Yes, the last name, it's Ruby, R-U-B-Y, and the last name is Q-U-I-J-A-N-O.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Raddick, is your understanding of the agreement that you have entered?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marshall White, is that your understanding of the agreement that you have entered?
It is, Your Honor. The only thing I might add is that if restitution is deemed necessary, that Mr. Raddick be provided a hearing.
It was.
All right. The court approves the agreement on sentencing. You are fined $800. That is probated. Now, I need you, before I continue with the punishment, I need you to understand that under the law, as long as you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, then this case will be, at the end, will be dismissed and you are not convicted of not even obstruction. If you fail or refuse to comply with all the conditions 100%, then everything goes out the window, because the state will ask me to bring you in after official notice of a hearing. And if the evidence supports it, I may go ahead and enter a final conviction that will follow you the rest of your life. Besides that conviction, then you have the full range of punishment, a fine from $0 to $2,000 and jail from 0 days to 180 days. Is that clear, Mr. Raddick?
Yes, sir. The only thing is I don't have a vehicle at this moment. I've been riding a electric scooter that goes up to 15 miles in the bike lane. Can we get the thing, the breathalyzer thing?
If you will submit the proper sworn statements to the probation office, I'll have no objection to that.
All right.
So now the sentence, you're sentenced $800. And before I finish this, what do you do for a living?
I expo at Snooze. It's a restaurant, a breakfast restaurant.
And what do you earn on a monthly basis, including tips?
It's close to $2,000.
Do you have children you support?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Then your fine at this point that's been agreed to is $800. The state recommends that I probate all of it. Court costs, you're granted 16 months deferred adjudication. You will perform 72 hours of community service restitution. You will enroll in and complete the DWI education program, the victim impact program. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation and the recommendations. You will have officially the ignition interlock for 8 months, but the court will allow, in lieu of ignition interlock, if you comply with the requirements of the affidavits stating that you do not drive a vehicle and do not have access to one, that you explain why you don't have a vehicle in the affidavit, then you will have the portable alcohol monitor. You will pay restitution to Rudy Quijano, Q-U-I-J-A-N-O, and the amount will be determined by probation office, and if the defense chooses, you are granted the right to a hearing on the issue of the amount of restitution. Now, you are further ordered to appear in the offices of County Court at Law Number 5 to have your thumbprint placed on the legal documents as required by law. On the punishment, you were fined $800. The state recommended probation of all $800. I don't accept that. You're making $2,000 a month. You have no children to support. I will probate half of that, meaning you will pay $400 of that fine. since I am doing that, I am giving you a punishment that's greater than what you agreed to. And under the law, you could say, no, I don't accept your deal, Judge. I am going to go ahead and ask to start all over again. It is your right to do so. You may want to confer with Mr. White, or you may want to make the choice right now. But it will not be, you will not be forgiven every penny of that fine.
I accept that.
All right. Under the record, you have an $800 fine, and we're probating 400 of it. Live up to 100% of the conditions, and you're going to be fine. Case will be dismissed. Not even a conviction for obstruction. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Questions, Mr. Reddick?
What time frame do I have to get down there for that thumbprint?
All right. Basically between 9 and 5, Ms. Maricela Luna, she's called a court liaison officer. She's going to visit with you right now. Don't go nowhere until you visit with her.
Okay.
She'll explain to you the probation, the probation issues and the things you have to do to get on the probation. The probation conditions are going to be read to you. You're going to sign them, and you're going to have a copy in your hands. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. White, any questions?
Not at all, Judge. Well, actually, I do have one question. How do you do it? How do you do it?
It's not that, when you've been licensed 48 years, it's not that difficult.
I understand. Okay, Judge. No, I'm good.
All right.
Judge,
Then, Marshal
I have a
White,
question.
yes?
Supervisory fee.
Oh, the supervisory fee will be $34 a month. Thank you.
Who was that person, that masked person?
You're welcome. It's Linda, the court clerk.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Linda.
Welcome, Judge.
All righty. Then, Mr. White, thank you for your patience. I know you had to wait all morning.
I understand, Judge.
Mr. Raddick, stick around. You'll have to meet with Ms. Luna.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Mr. Raddick.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Michael Dominic,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you ready on yours?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
How about Jessica Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready to after Mr. Dominic.
Well, we'll put you all together.
Oh, okay.
All righty. What is the charge on your client, Jessica?
Driving while intoxicated, it's charged as enhanced as 0.15, but they're waiving the 0.15 and it's a DWI first.
Is it going to be a deferred or not?
Yes, Your Honor, deferred.
All right, and Mr. Dominic.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your client is charged with reckless driving.
That's correct.
Is that going to be deferred also?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Then let's start the dance. Christian Mirichal.
Yes, sir.
All righty. And Noel Payne. Noel Payne. All right. Would you both please raise your right hand? Do each of you solemnly swear that in your individual cases in this matter, the information and responses you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Mirichal?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You may each put your hand down. Now, gentlemen, in our country, you each have individually, for your case or cases, you individually have a constitutional right and protection to remain silent. That means that you do not have to make any kind of statements. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to submit written paperwork, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. Do you understand you have the right to remain silent? Mr. Minichal?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
All right. You also each have the right to a jury trial. You individually have the right to have the assistance of your attorney and to participate with the state in selecting 6 people from a jury pool. Those 6 people would hear the trial, evidence, testimony, etc., and they would decide whether you have been convicted beyond reasonable doubt or not, whether you're not guilty. You understand you have the right to a jury trial, Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
You each have the right to confront witnesses. That means that in each of your cases, if you went to trial, there would be people who would testify, and you individually with your attorney would have the right to question, cross-examine, or challenge every witness. Do you understand you have that right, Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
In addition, each of you has the right to appeal. This is a very technical matter. You'd have to follow the rules, use the right forms, you'd have technical time limits, but it is a right to demand that a higher court review the official record in this matter, review the evidence, and take up whatever legal challenges you had. Do you understand you have that right, Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
In addition, each of you individually has the right to have this matter taken care of, or rather heard or hearing in the public open courtroom. Because of the public pandemic we have, COVID, we're not doing open public courtroom matters. And to do so, for you to proceed in this matter, you'd have to consent to a conducting these hearings as we in fact are by video conference. Do you understand you have the right to make that demand, Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, each of you has reviewed documents with your attorney. Is that correct, Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
Do you either of you have any questions concerning the documents that you reviewed and signed, Mr. Payne?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Minichal?
No, sir.
All right. Let's review quickly. You each individually signed a consent to video conference, and you also reviewed and saw that the state agreed to do video conference. Is that correct in your case, Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Minichal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Dominic and Ms. Gonzalez, in your respective cases, are you satisfied and did you sign a document declaring that the state in your respective case on your clients did comply with Article 39.14 Texas Code of Criminal Procedure and that they provided the discovery that was required? Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor, and I reviewed it with my client, Mr. Payne.
Very good. Mr. Dominic?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Now, each of you reviewed a document that's referred to as a plea document. It is titled, of course, it talks about state of Texas versus you individually, your case number in County Court of Law number 5. Each one of you has reviewed a document, that document that talks about your waiver of constitutional rights and the court's admonitions. That one particular document has 15 numbered parts, and each one is important. Mr. Payne, where were you born, sir?
Philippines, sir.
Pardon me?
Philippines.
In the Philippines?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you a U.S. citizen at this time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Medichal, where were you born?
In Uruguay,
Hawaii?
Uruguay, South American.
Okay. Are you at this time a U.S. citizen?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Dominic,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you, as an officer of the court, assure this court that the requirements of Padilla versus Kentucky in reference to the gentleman have been met?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a signed Padilla letter that we can send to the court if need be.
Have you filled out the form that indicates who the attorney was that conferred with him or that gave him information? Mr. Medichal, what is the status of your immigration?
We're waiting for approval.
Okay. Now, Mr. Dominic, who has conferred with him, counseled him, and informed him of the requirements that are necessary under Padilla versus Kentucky?
He has retained services from somebody that is not under. His name is Juan Montoya, I believe.
All right. Do you have any kind of written documentation to that effect?
Yes, I have the signed Padilla letter. I could send that over, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
You're asking for the Padilla letter, or you're asking for proof of him?
Essentially the content of the Padilla versus Kentucky requirements.
Yes, and I call it a Padilla letter internally, my mistake. But yes, I have a written and signed document from Mr. Medichal stating.
So ultimately, you're saying, yes, everything has been done.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pardon me. All right. In your case, Mr. Payne, I'm indicating that the record will reflect that you are a U.S. citizen. And Mr.
Yes,
Medichal, the record will not reflect that you're a U.S. citizen, but that the matters required under Padilla versus Kentucky have been complied with. Now, gentlemen, I want you to be certain that you understand that in this your particular case, the agreement that you reached with the state, I am not required to accept. I am required to decide whether I say yes or no. That is a responsibility that I have. I also can give you a punishment within the proper range for your offense, but greater than what you've agreed to. If I decide that I don't want to accept your deal, or if I give you a punishment that's greater than what you've agreed to, then in that case, the law would allow you to start all over again. And nothing that you said or signed up till now would be used against you. Is that understood, Mr. Payne?
yes, sir.
Mr. Medichal?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, in the case of Mr. Medichal, does the state have a motion?
Yes, sir.
Judge, in that one, no, for the reckless driving.
Okay, I understand.
No, Judge.
Mr. Medichal, to the charge of reckless driving, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
A no contest plea is considered a guilty plea in this court and can be sufficient for me to find you guilty. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, both of you are going to be granted deferred adjudication. I need you both to understand that what that means is, despite the evidence in your own plea, I will not find you guilty. I will honor the decision and the agreement that's been made between you and the state. And as such, I will not find you guilty. Instead, I will place you on deferred adjudication, so long as you live up to 100%. Let me repeat that, 100% of the conditions of supervision, then the state, rather the case will be dismissed and you are not convicted of the charge of which you're pleading on. So, Mr. Mirichal, you pled no contest to reckless driving. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. Instead, state recite the agreement, please, on punishment.
Judge, on this one, it is a $200 fine plus court costs, 6 months deferred adjudication, 24 community service hours, a driver safety course, and a $50 Crime Stoppers fee.
Mr. Dominic, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, that was my understanding.
Mr. Mirichal, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right, the court accepts that agreement and honors it. I find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty. Instead, I'm granting you 6 months deferred adjudication. You'll pay a $200 fine plus court costs. You'll perform 24 hours of community service restitution. You'll undertake and complete the driver safety course. You'll pay a one-time donation to the of $60 for, what was that, Ms. Pollard?
The Crime Stoppers fee, it's $50.
Crime Stoppers, there you go. I put CSF and I couldn't figure out what that meant. All right. Any questions, Mr. Mirichal?
No, sir.
Mr. Dominic?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Pollard?
No, Judge.
Now, Mr. Mirichal, you are ordered to appear in the offices of County Court of Law number 5, at which time your thumbprint will be placed on the appropriate legal documents as required by law. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. You will stick around a little while and join another gentleman that's Mr. Raddick, that just bored all the hell at this point. So just stick around. You'll meet with Ms. Maricela Luna.
Okay.
Mr. Payne.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
real quick, the supervisory fee.
I did it again. All right, Mr. Mirichal, how do you earn a living?
I work for delivery,
For what?
A&J Deliveries.
Okay, and what do you earn, Mr. Mirichal, per month?
2,500.
And how many children do you support?
0.
All right. Your supervisory fee will be $38 a month.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okie dokie. You take care, stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, sir.
in your case, the state has a motion. State.
Yes, Judge, in this one, I believe we are waiving, it was a 0.15 enhancement and proceeding as a DWI first.
No objections to waiving that enhancement.
And is this going to be a deferred?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do we need an amendment or not?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. There being no objection, the court grants the motion to waive the enhancement. Mr. Payne, that means that you're no longer charged with DWI extreme intoxication or 0.15 or higher. You're now charged with plain DWI first or misdemeanor B. There's a significant difference for lots of reasons. Now, Mr. Payne, you heard me talk about the deferred adjudication. The state and your attorney has done a good, really excellent job in getting this matter not only reduced, but getting you an agreement for deferred adjudication. As I told the other gentleman, deferred adjudication means that I will not convict you of the charge, even though your plea and your evidence will be sufficient for me to find you guilty. Do you understand that that's what's going on?
Yes, sir.
And so long as you live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision, then the case will be dismissed and you will not have, under Texas law, a final conviction even for DWI first. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. To the charge of DWI misdemeanor B, how do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
A no contest plea, as you've been hearing, is considered a guilty plea in this court. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
And it is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Because I am honoring your agreement for deferred adjudication that your attorney got you, I will not find you guilty. I'll find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. Instead, I'm granting you deferred adjudication. Ms. Pollard, how long is that for? Is it Pollard or am I talking to Morgan?
Your Honor, it's 1 year deferred.
1 year. Okay, it is Caitlin. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right. And what is the rest of the punishment?
24 hours of community service, DWI education, victim impact panel, tap eval and follow the recommendations, and ignition interlock for half the term.
And the
And
fine?
the fine was a $500 fine, fully probated.
All right. Mr. Payne, is this your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Gonzalez, is this the understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, before I make final pronunciations, Mr. Payne, how do you earn a living?
I work at Advanced Auto Parts, sir.
And how much do you make per month?
Roughly about 25.
And how many children do you support?
1, sir.
How old is your child?
15.
All right. Because of the severity of the original offense, despite the fact that your attorney has done a magnificent job for you, I'm going to change that $500 fine. At least the probating of it, fully probated, I don't agree. I think you should be paying a significant fine, at least relatively speaking. You're fined $500 and I probate 200 of that, meaning you will pay $300 if you accept the deal. You will complete 24 hours community service restitution. You'll have 1 year deferred adjudication. Victim impact panel, DWI education. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation and the recommendations. You will have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for 6 months. The supervisory fee will be $34 a month. Any questions, Mr. Payne? Now, let me first cover a requirement. By refusing to probate 100% of the fine, I have in effect given you a greater punishment than you originally agreed to. You have the right to begin all over again. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to accept that increase, or do you want to start all over?
I accept, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions, Ms. Gonzalez?
No, that was going to be my only question, Your Honor. That was covered.
All right. Any questions, State?
Nothing, Your Honor, from the state.
All right, very good. Then, Mr. Payne, you will wait around with Mr. Christian and Mr. Raddick and meet with Ms. Luna. She'll put you guys on the right path. All of you, including Mr. Payne, will have to show up at the offices of County Court of Law number 5 to have your fingerprints, thumbprints placed on the legal documents as are required by law. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, if I can ask one thing, since my client is present in the courtroom today, can somebody bring out the file and go ahead and do that with him while he is there?
I would think that that can be done. Linda?
Yes, actually, he can come back to my office and I will go ahead and get it done there.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
Where's that at, ma'am?
The bailiffs will instruct you where to go, sir.
All right. Very good. Then Ms. Gonzalez, Mr. Dominic, y'all are excused. Your clients are to remain to meet with Ms. Luna.
Thank you.
Okay, I see some new faces from this morning. What's going on?
Your Honor, on the Nicholas Flores case, I had a chance to confer with the prosecutor. We are going to ask for a short reset on that. Ms. Morgan needs an opportunity to review some of the video that's in the discovery file. I apologize, Judge. It is.
There it is. I got it now.
Okay.
That's Mr. Flores, short recess.
When I say short reset, a 30-day reset, Judge, if that's possible. We have essentially worked out the rest of it pending her review of.
You said 30 days.
Yes, Judge.
You're excused. And so is Mr. Flores. I thank you for being here on time. I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right. Gentlemen, who else?
Judge, Ernest Acevedo here.
Ernest, how are you, son?
I'm doing good, Judge. I had an agreed motion to change bond conditions out of a case from County Court 13. I understand Judge Gonzalez is out of state. And since it's an agreed motion, I wanted to see if you would possibly be able to grant it.
All right. What is the motion?
I have a client who got rearrested on a case, County Court 13. He has some felonies pending, and he is on full GPS, and we're asking that it be put to tracking only. And Ryan Groomer, the felony prosecutor, has agreed to that. And I had filed the motion a couple of days ago with County Court 13, but Judge Gonzalez is out of state. And so my client is not able to work. And since there's no opposition to it, I wanted to see if presiding could take care of that. I emailed it to Patty, but she's out. And then I emailed it to Nicole a few minutes ago. But it's been e-filed. I'm just trying to see if you could consider that.
I'll go ahead and grant it. That's not a problem. I'll note that the felony prosecution is not opposed.
That is correct. And it was Ryan Groomer, if you need his name.
All right. Ernest, it's good to see you.
All right.
All right. Whatever we need to do, Nicole and Linda, let's get this thing signed or get it, send it to me by computer.
Nicole, I emailed to you about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Did you get that?
I can double check right now. I'm trying to put Miss Luna still in the breakout room with her client. Just give me 1 second.
All right. Mr. Torres, what's going on with you?
Your Honor, I hate to bother you about this, Judge, but I have a client who has the removal of ignition interlock in County Court 2. It's been there for about maybe 2 weeks now, Judge. I tried to go see Judge Uzumba on it. She's out all week at a conference, apparently, Judge. This individual has had to pay unnecessary fines. So I wanted to see if the clerks could, from County Court 2, send that over to you, Judge, and just sign off on the removal, Judge. It's not necessary anymore.
If on what basis are you removing it?
Well, he's completed his 6 months, Judge, and
Okay. So
right.
he's completed the required half term,
Correct, Judge.
and he's got 2 more weeks besides.
Excuse me, Judge?
And he's doing right now 2 more weeks in addition to the half.
Well, yes, this is technically, I think, on the already the 3rd, Judge, and he's already had to recalibrate, and he's already spending.
If you will have County Court 2 staff send it, I'll go ahead and approve it.
All right, thank you, Judge. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay, Judge, I got that paperwork that Mr. Acevedo sent over. Am I sending that over to you, Judge, or what are we doing with that?
On my regular laptop, what do you call it, signature stuff?
The Adobe?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, I say send it over to my laptop, the regular court county laptop.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
This is Ruben Serna again. Have y'all gotten a hold of my attorney? Because I need to go back to school.
Mr. Serna, who's your attorney?
What is his name? Mr. Russell. Russell what? Mitchell. I got
Nicole?
He was sick.
What's that?
I have an email from him saying he was sick, sir.
Well, nobody ever let us know that. We'd have let you go right away. Okay. Give me your name again. You're Ruben Serna, Mr. Serna.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you get information like that, tell us right at the beginning. You're excused, sir. We're going to give you reset it for 30 days.
Awesome.
You'll be sent notice. I'm sorry you had to stick around like that.
No, that's fine, sir. I just don't want to get in trouble or anything.
Oh, well, you stay out of trouble.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Judge Longoria,
Yes.
we still have one in the courtroom, Miss Johnson.
You know the case number? You know the case number?
628-029.
All right. That was supposed to be Ivan Barrera, because, well, we don't even know for sure. Miss Johnson, you're reset for 30 days, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're excused. Sorry you had to wait so long.
No problem.
The coordinator.
Reset
All right,
30.
Judge, I think the state's done conferring. We have a few things I need to catch up on before I go to lunch. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Judge, we're sending that paperwork right over for Mr. Acevedo. The client that just left, who is that? The one in the
It was
courtroom?
Raddick.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're talking to me. I just spoke with Raddick. Nicole, I need to speak to Payne and Midichal.
Right.
Where'd they go? Let me see. I don't see him on here. Payne is in the courtroom, right? You said?
I guess so, yes.
Because I don't see his name on the list. Who else did you need to speak to?
Midichal. I hope he didn't leave.
I think he left because I don't see him on the list. Mm-mm.
I'm here.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
It's under Christian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me put you to.
You know what? I can call Linda and, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Miss Palomo, hang on one second. Miss Palomo, Gammon Gwen is your attorney, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got an email for him that he left. He's not feeling well. Judge, can we go ahead and reset her?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reset you, and then I will send the reset to your attorney and he'll notify you if you want to get in contact with him, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Am I excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Judge, would you like for me to stop the YouTube?
Yes.